Live.
Hi everyone. Sorry we're late, fashionably late. Welcome to Fresa Show again, season 4, episode 4, 444.
Yay.
We gotta look up what that means. I have Ella,
Hey guys.
our vacation buddy, photo shoot, travel buddy, used to be crazy drinker buddy. She's now changed. She's holistic. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me. Thank you, babe.
I gotta ask, how are you feeling today?
I am feeling super, super happy and blessed. I'm amazing. Feel way better now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially after the whole thing that happened to me.
So let's kind of dive straight into that part.
Okay.
For whoever doesn't know, Ella just recently fully broke her arm on her second Tulum trip, living life large.
Yes. So, what happened was, of course, I'm in Tulum with my girlfriends celebrating their birthday, one of their birthdays, and ended up getting too drunk, was dancing by the pool, slipped, put my hand in, broke it. Didn't realize it was broken until I got to LA, where I had to get x-rays. They're like, yep, it's broken. We're going to have to, you're going to have to go through surgery. Well, they gave me two options. They told me that I could either cast it, but they wouldn't know 100% if it was going to be, totally healed. And
So, it would have just been, deformed?
No, it would have been say, for example, they put in a cast for about a month or two. So in a month, the progress that they thought was going to happen maybe would happen, maybe it wouldn't. It just depends. So the doctors are like, I don't want to take that risk. Let's just, dive into surgery right away. So within a week after I got back and they saw it was broken, they're like, let's just schedule your surgery.
Was it worth it? Was the Tulum... Was it worth it?
I was telling you off camera right now, I had so many signs that were like, don't go on this trip, don't go on this trip. And I kept on forcing it. I kept on forcing. Well,
sometimes you do stuff like that. I'm guilty of the same, yeah.
So first of all, I was already going to take the trip to Colombia to get my teeth done. Yeah. So it was such a short span that I was like, I don't want to be traveling right after the next thing. Mm-hmm. So I said, I don't know if I want to do it. The girl, which was my friend, she wasn't giving us the okay or the time date for the trip. And we're the kind of people where we communicate every day about agendas, what we're gonna do, what time we're leaving. So this group
you have to know, you have to plan accordingly.
Yes,
if they wait too late, you're like, I'm sorry, you didn't get back.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're the same travel people. That's what I love about our travel group.
We've traveled, we know.
We're the same. We click. We wake up early. We get up. So this group, they weren't really communicating with me. So last minute, I book it. They canceled the flight. They sent us information. Hey, you know what?
COVID or something else?
No, I don't know what happened. They gave us some bogus reason. We book it again, canceled again. Mm-hmm. And then even we're like, is this a sign? Should we not go? And then the third thing happened. Remember the whole bad dreams that we were getting when we went to that?
Yes.
Girl, I had a bad dream about that cenote.
Trip? Oh wait,
no,
again,
about a cenote.
But this is after our trip, right?
Yes. So I had a bad dream that I fell into a cenote. And I woke up and I told my aunt, I had a weirdest dream. And she's like, maybe it's trying to tell you something about this upcoming trip. And I'm like, no, I don't think so. I go, no, I think it's just me overthinking or just thinking about stuff. I had gotten into a little I want to say a little bickering argument with one of the girls. Mm-hmm. And we were kind of I felt kind of damn, should I even go anymore? So I was even thinking, even the day of, I was like, should I go?
So everything was just bad.
Yeah, it's it wasn't smooth. When I take trips with you girls, it's smooth. It's never a hesitant moment of, do I want to go with them? Do I have enough money or anything like that?
That reminds me real quick of a meme I've seen, and it's it's on TikTok, because you like
I
TikTok.
TikTok.
And it's a girl praying, she's like, God, if he's not the one, give me a sign. He's
like,
he's not.
He's not the one.
And she's like, give me another one. He's not the one. God just punches her. She's like, I'm not. She's like, okay, that was you.
I know, I've seen that one. I love that one, that TikTok. But yes, that's how I felt. I felt like everything was telling me, don't go. I didn't look into it because, us as humans, we're like, it's just a bad day. It's just bad booking. It's COVID. We always overlook it.
Did you have to get tested before going there?
Yes, and I was about to tell you that the restrictions, remember, I don't know if I texted your mom saying it's so different now. Like everything closed at 10.
No way.
They didn't want to do the whole like sparkler thing. You know how we had so much fun.
Burned the place down.
I know. So there were just like there were so many restrictions this time around that I didn't like it, and I was telling your mom, I was like, it's not the same way as like we were there. It like when we were there, it was
and
like.
How long ago were you there now?
We were there February 8th or 9th through the 13th.
Oh, so over a month. Barely over a month.
Yeah. Because we went in December, January,
Maybe
February.
It's loosened up now, but who knows?
I don't know. I see sometimes, like, I just think it depends. But, like, since the whole vaccine is going to, you know, it's being distributed now. So I feel like it's probably getting better. But, girl.
What did your son say about your arm?
So my son has, like, this really bad.
Well, at least usually before you're a crazy party girl. Does he know or not really?
You know what? My son is such an old soul. He's Aquarius, so he's such an old soul. He makes fun of me. He's like, "You're dumb. Like, why'd you do that? Oh my god! Like, you would. 33 years later, you got it. Like, oh, I don't know. Like, he just like." And the first thing I landed when I told my sister, I go, "Jordan's gonna say I'm stupid," because like he's always just like, "You're stupid. Why would you do?" I'm like, "Jordan, shut up!" Like, instead of like hugging me,
in love with life.
Yeah, instead of hugging me, Mom, are you okay? He's like, "You're dumb." That's what you get.
He hits your arm. He's like,
yeah, everyone was super like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" My mom, which is like the number one person to be like, "I told you so. Why did you go?" Blah, blah, blah. And she's like, "Are you okay? Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you call me?" And I was just like,
injury, I think.
I was like, well, I didn't call you because I thought you were going to get mad. I was like holding my arm. But no, he was cool.
So does he do you need help? Like at least in the beginning, did you need help with stuff? Like,
oh my God, girl, it was.
Would he help you like easily or no?
You
he was,
don't
do it yourself.
You don't know you need your arm or you need like your functioning until it happens.
I've broken a toe before and you can't walk at all. If your big toe's broken, I know. Like
really?
You can't walk at all. Yeah.
Okay, so showering, changing, getting up, even taking off your shirt, putting on a bra, girl, I couldn't do anything. Driving, like it was so sensitive. I couldn't drive. So for the first like week and a half, I couldn't do anything. Everything had to be Ubered. My sister had to take me everywhere. I felt so bad just telling her like, "Can you take me to the doctor? Can you take me here? Can you take me there?" Luckily, like my sister, like this whole process has made us like super bond.
Did you ever kind of start milking it a little bit extra? Like, oh, get that for me. Go to the kitchen. Because when my mom's been hurt or anything, like I get it, like to help. Sometimes I feel like she's not anymore, but she'll be like, "Oh, please do this because of this," and I'm like, "Okay, I think it's like
definitely my son is like." So over it. My son is so over it. He's like, "You know what? I'm gonna break that other arm because you're so annoying." And I'm like, "Jordan, you're supposed to be nice to me. Like I'm your mother." And he's like, "You're so annoying." Like peanut butter and jellies at night.
Yeah, go fetch me.
I know. I was like, "Jordan," and like I'll be in bed and like the remote's over there, and I was like, "Damn it, I'm in bed." And I'm like, "Jordan, can you come give me my remote?"
He's like, "You're not paralyzed."
He's like, "Why don't?" And he'll open the door. He's like, "What?" And he's like, "I'm like, "Could you get to my remote?" He's like, "You could get up," and I was like, "Jordan, please, baby." And I was like,
ow.
Yeah, I'll be like screaming, "Jordan."
Have you seen Cinderella when she'd be in the kitchen and the little bells would be ringing?
Yes. You're like, I should have had a little bell with me.
You're like, hurry up.
He was like super annoyed, but now thankfully he's just like, "Oh, I'm so glad." Like I move it a lot better now. I could like even today doing my hair, I was like, it felt so much better, but it's still very swollen. Like my hand's super swollen. And my thumb, I can't really bend it. I'm going to go to therapy pretty soon just for I could. Girl, I can't get over it. Like, it's 33 years.
I wish
really.
we should have put a picture on the screen that they wrapped it like in cardboard in Mexico. And that was it, right? Girl. Is that all that they did? And you paid for that too.
And you know, everyone tells me, you should have sued. You should have done this. I'm like, girl, I was Mexico, so drunk.
But also, Mexico's like a whole different.
Yeah, it's a whole different vibe. They don't give a fuck. Yeah. They're like, "I don't give a fuck, bitch." You're like.
So all they did was tape it in cardboard?
Girl, I don't even remember that part.
Oh, I saw your video.
I don't remember that part. I remember. Girl, they told me I went on live. Girl, I felt like I should just delete my Instagram after that. I was like, I was on live.
You changed your name. You changed your name legally?
You were crying. I was like, I was. You know, and this is the worst part. They got Bacardi, and they're like, "Drink Bacardi with the muscle relaxer." Girl, I was like on cloud 9. I couldn't feel shit. I was literally like gone the whole day. Dang. And then the next day at the airport, I was vomiting like every 10 minutes. No.
Like in the plane?
on the plane while we were getting checked in.
Did you at least make it to the bathroom?
Yes, but half of the time, like, I was just, like, white with, like, my purple lips.
Hell no.
It was really bad. That was, like, the worst day, just coming back home.
And did you feel the pain on the plane?
Yeah, because, like, any kind of, like, little, like, movement, like, oh, my arm was just, like, killing me, like, and it was 2 broken bones. So.
I heard, too, that if you die on an actual airplane, like, let's say all the seats are taken and someone dies next to you, like, they can't do anything with the body. All they do is place a sheet over it, and you're, like, sitting next to this dead body on your flight. Like, someone told me that.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
And then I think who told me that? I don't remember who, but
that's great. How does Jasmine know this? Like, oh, by the way, just
I'm
information.
Like, I'm a flight attendant on the weekends.
By the way, I know this information.
Would you freak out if there was a dead body and they're like, we'll just put a sheet over it?
Hell yeah, I would freak out. Like, even when people are being rowdy next to me, I'm like, why are you being rowdy? Quiet.
I've had some people on a plane where they're super fucked up, and they at like the layover or whatever, they had like the airport police or the air marshal come and like pull them off.
Girl, Spirit Airlines, never again. Spirit. Oh my God, these guys were so annoying behind me, kicking my seat.
Oh, like
so
grown
loud
men?
Like grown men from Vegas to LA. And I literally, like, I put up with it, and I was like, excuse me, can you please stop kicking my seat, and please be quiet. And they're like, oh, man, that's retarded. And, like, oh, and I was just like, as soon as I said that, it's like they got louder. And I just put my AirPods, and I was like,
no.
so annoying.
Ew, where were you going, in Vegas?
I was from Vegas to LA again. I was just, like, there for work, but it was so annoying. I go, never again when I fly Spirit.
What about the kids that kick your seat from the back?
Well, luckily, I haven't had that.
I've had it.
I've had
so annoying
crying babies. I've had crying. Oh my God. Miami to LA, this baby would like, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna kill that kid.
And it's funny because my mom always flies first. So she's like,
she's always first.
She's like, that's never a problem in first class. I'm like, I bet it isn't. It seems more like.
It's so funny because I flew first class from LA to Vegas, and I was like, so this is what it's like. Mama D was
like,
right.
I like.
And I even text her, Mama D, I'm in first class. This feels so good up here. Like, the first person I had to text was her.
You're like, she knows.
But
she relates.
But yeah, if honestly, like, this was a lesson learned. I honestly, like I said, I'm not drinking. I'm trying not to.
Everyone, Ella has put her party pants.
Yeah. You know what? I don't want to say
rest.
it. You know how they say don't jinx yourself? Don't say that. I just want to go ahead and prove it to myself and then be like, oh, I did like 3 months. I did 2.
So are you fully retiring? Like, would you say like, have you made the decision like you never want to drink again? It's not
that you retire. It's that you get tired of it.
So
you get tired of waking up.
You'll never really drink like that again, or who knows?
I want to say who knows because I don't want to, catch myself and like find another live going on with my boobs out or something.
But it's been a month so far, right? So same as Mama D.
Yes. But yeah, I feel like I just have to, for the first of all, for the rest of my life, I have to be careful because I don't want to hurt my arm. Second, I'm just tired of waking up, hungover or losing a day because, you're in bed recovering. Yeah, so seriously. I want to lose weight. I want to do so many things. I'm just like, is alcohol really a necessity right now for me to even be doing that?
Sips drink.
I'll have my Red Bull.
Don't mind me, guys.
No, but
like now instead she has a caffeine addiction.
No, but you see, the thing is that you're never sloppy. You're very chill. And I feel like for me, it's like I need to like find a borderline between, okay, you're having fun, you're having a couple of shots, don't overdo it, don't fall, don't, other stupid shit that comes with.
Wait, so do you have screws in your arm, in your bones?
Yes. Right? Well, I don't know exactly what I have, but I know it's like holding bones together for them to heal. So it's still very, like the doctor even says, like, you have to be really careful. And I even told him, why don't you put a cast on it? Like, I could fall and I could break it again. He's like, well, that's why you have to be careful and you can't do stuff that you're going to fall or whatever.
Did he ask you how you did it or no?
Well, with COVID and everything, I didn't want to say I was traveling because I felt that they were going to extend it more because they're like, where'd you fall?
Oh, because especially out of the country.
And they're like, where'd you fall?
So what'd you say?
I fell at my friend's house. Like it was like that story when your boyfriend hits you. I'm like, I fell at my friend's house. And then they're like, how did you fall? And I'm like, I fell down the stairs.
They're like, ma'am, is your son hurting you?
Yeah. And I'm like, I fell down the stairs. Like, well, how did you fall? Because breaking 2 bones is big time. Like, you could break 1, but breaking 2, and they're like, and then like the X-ray guys were like, but how did you fall though? And I'm just like,
You're
fuck,
like,
they're not believing my life.
You're like, is that really your business?
I know. I was like, what? Why? I'm like, is that like a big deal?
It reminds me, one time I went, I think it was before on this hand where the tattoo was, but I had like a big kind of discoloration in my skin come randomly after I had a trip. And it almost, I was scared, like, was it skin cancer? You know, I was scared because it was new. Okay. And so I went to the dermatologist, and I'm like, look at this. I'm like, just break it to me easy, doc. How long do I have? And then she was like, she's like, have you been like on the beach recently? I'm like, yeah, Miami. She's like, were you drinking a margarita? I'm like, how did you know? She was like, that's why. So I guess when you're in the sun all day, if like the lime splashes on your skin,
acid,
it literally causes like a whole discoloration, and it went away like in like 7 to 8 months.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? I'm like, how did she know what I was doing?
I know, like, how did she know? Did she follow me?
I was like, what the heck?
Oh my God.
And she's like, I knew it. She's like, it's just going to go away. She's like, it's nothing at all to be. And it went away. I was so scared. And I'm like, dang, who knows? It was just a little margarita splashed on my hand.
Yeah, but the acid does, like, burn.
Yeah, because I was laying in the sun all day long, just, like, tanning.
And you tan so good. I'm so jealous.
No, at the moment, I haven't. So we got to do another trip. Got to bring that up.
We do.
Oh, but I was going to bring up this because you talked about COVID vaccine earlier, or COVID. Yes. Are you going to get the vaccine?
You know what? I am. I am.
Sure?
And the only reason I am is because I just want to get this whole process of getting back to normal over with, you know. I do want to go back to work. I want to have like a part-time job, and I know they're probably going to require it sometime. And I just, honestly, like, I don't see the big deal. But I know there's a lot of controversy and stuff. But, like, I was telling my son, well, if we turn into zombies, at least we don't have to suffer, and, like, we'll turn into zombies together, and we'll be fine. Well, yeah. But, no, like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. My mom is actually going to take her second dose on Monday, and I'm going to take her to do it.
My mom. I'm all for, especially that, like, the older people, for sure, getting it first. I'm all for that, yeah.
And this is the thing, too. When I got it, I had it for, like, 2 days where I was, like, bad. But, like, I could handle it, you know? But my sister had it, and she had to be hospitalized for like a day because she
was it her breathing?
It was her breathing, and she told me, she's like, what I went through, I don't want my mom or my aunt to go to that, so we have to get them vaccinated. And I said, yeah, you're right. I mean, for me, it was just a bad 2 days, and for my sister, it was like almost a whole week of fever. Her chest was hurting, she couldn't breathe. So it hit her pretty bad, and she was claiming that she got what was that? She's like, I think I got the new strain. Like, eat it.
My mom believes in that too. My mom thinks that there's like been multiple strains, that she thinks the government, that they've released new strains out and this and that.
I do find it kind of weird, the fact
everyone's symptoms are completely different.
But don't you find it weird? Because I love watching news. I always have the news in the background. So I find it kind of weird how all this is very rippling effect from when Biden became president, to the money, to the flow, to the, like, LA's opening again. I'm like, this is very, like, they just let us go now. Like, they were keeping us so tied up. Oh, yeah. And all of a sudden they're like, okay, guys, you can go ahead and do whatever you want now. And I'm like,
which is true, but at the same, what I feel like is at some point, I mean, I understand the whole lockdown and everything, but, like, let's say they were to keep us like that for 10 years, or let's say like sometimes I've even read, like, it's never going away. Like, this is always going to be here. Like,
it's like the flu now. It's going to be like, oh, hey guys, someone died of COVID.
And I've had conversations where like people die from the regular flu, a lot, like, of people every year since who knows, or from anything, you know.
Yes.
Regular cold, or that turns into something more serious.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just find it kind of weird. But yes, I am totally for the vaccine. I want to get it. And whenever it's my time to get it, I'll get it. Or I could wait. Sign up?
I know someone who just got it. And he's like our age. So are you going to sign up?
I'm not rushing to go get it.
But you will.
If it's like, okay, June, July, August, September, and it's, you know, we could get it and it's easy. I'm not, like, I don't want to be
a crazy long line.
Like, you know how long I had to look up? So I wasn't.
Just to get regular tests.
Yes. Like, so my mom got the Pfizer. And I was looking up Pfizer, and nowhere by my house was Pfizer available for the second dose. It was only the Johnson & Johnson.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. I didn't even know Johnson & Johnson, the baby.
But they only have one. Like, there's just one and you're good. And the Pfizer is 2, and Moderna is 2. So I was looking almost an hour, and I finally found, like, 2 slots. So with, like, one phone and my other phone, I was, like, filling in information for my mom and my aunt. And I got them slots at the same time.
Perfect.
Yeah, so that's why I'm like, it's kind of like hard to get it right now.
Johnson & Johnson one because it's only one shot? Is that you don't think it's
Girl,
like
I'm scared of Johnson & Johnson. You don't think it's as
thorough? Or?
I'm scared of, like, do you remember the whole powder incident? So they're baby powder. They're actually getting, there was like so many lawsuits against baby powder and a cancer, causing cancer. So they're still, I don't know if it's like settled or whatever, but it's like, you know, I hear about it. I see it on the news and stuff like that. So I'm kind of like, Johnson & Johnson, I don't know if I want to take that one. Like, I'm going to step back from them. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of things that could happen later on. Be like, this is a side effect of the people that took this vaccine. Mm-hmm. No, in controversy time. Yeah. Have you
tell it to me straight?
Have you been on TikTok recently? And they said that, you know, the reason that the vaccine is not FDA approved is because it hasn't been tested for a long period of time with people. So technically, we're the guinea pig right now, and that there has to be people that are taking a placebo. So that's why everyone's reacting different to the vaccine. And I'm like, that is so true. Like, that has to be true. Like, they're obviously giving somebody the vaccine and somebody the placebo.
Yeah.
And because it's so crazy that I got my mom's birthday incorrect. So when it got to the front, they're like, hey, my Maria, blah, blah, blah. Wait, her birthday's not the 7th. It's the 17th. I go, oh, you know what? Sorry, my bad. They're like, sorry, you have to cancel it, do it over again. They have to know exactly who you are. And I find that very, very curious. Like, why, like, she's like, no, we have to find out if this is Maria from, you know, August 17th. 8th.
Yeah.
Wow. So, like, they're really keeping track of who gets
have you,
what.
like, so has TikTok and stuff done, like, conspiracy theories?
Oh, yeah, girl. I'm on TikTok. I was like, oh, my God, conspiracy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just kind of opens your eyes because you don't think about it until
you never know.
Someone puts it on the table like that and breaks it down for you and be like, you know, this isn't, like, FDA approved.
My grandma signed up, and then, I mean, I'm kind of course, because old people are more, like, not sensitive to it. I don't know what to call it, but I'm because I just want her to be safe. But my mom was like, no, don't do it. No, it's bad and this and that. And they're just, don't do it, Mom. And she's like, oh, well, why? And she's like, I guess I'll just research it more. But, you know, like me and Abel, me and my uncle are, like, more for it because we just, like you, like how you feel about your mom. Like, I just want to make sure that I have peace of mind that they're safe. And but who knows?
And
my mom's like, no, she's so against it. She's like, no.
I don't know. And, like, I think that it's going to be a requirement. Like,
even to travel into places, right?
Well, right now, when I was coming back, they're like, okay, you have to take a COVID test. Oh, and then I also saw that
that's understandable.
In order to go, because Thailand's gonna open their borders for people to travel and to come back to Thailand, but they have to show proof of COVID test and that they have the vaccine. So in order to travel to another country, now you gotta have a vaccine.
Ooh,
so they could be like, oh, you know, you want to go to Europe,
it
get the
honestly
vaccine.
Seems crazy to me, but in a way to, like, force a vaccine on someone just to travel the world. But then again, I mean, we had to get vaccines to be enrolled in school. So maybe they've been doing this since we've been born from the jump.
Exactly.
So like, what's running through our bloods right now?
Exactly. So I guess we just, I don't know. Time will tell. Time will tell, especially with the side effects, you know. That's why I'm like, damn, like, thank God I already have a baby out of the way. Because, like, imagine, like, oh, sorry, guys, like, your ovaries, like, you know, you can't have babies or your babies are going to come out wrong or something.
Like The Hills Have Eyes.
Yeah. Like, oh, you know, we watch so many movies. But then again, like.
My mom says, too, because she thinks, like, maybe because this generation is more, like, electronic. She's like, it's. Like, at least when I mean, you're not exactly her age.
We would play outside.
Back then, that's why she's like, there was as many, like, electronic waves.
Yeah, of course.
Going through was more natural.
Girl, I was
stuff.
outside skateboarding on rollerblades, like scraping my legs, everything, regular stuff, you know. Even as a kid, I didn't break a freaking leg or break anything, and now I wait 33 years to break an arm. I was like, oh my God.
So you are gonna take the vaccine at some point. I don't want to take it. That's where I'm at right now. I don't.
But what about they told you? What about they told you in order to go to a festival you have to show a vaccine?
I don't know. I mean, can I just get? I would be. You think COVID test would still be an option?
I think so.
I mean, I'll just take it, even though it hurts.
Yeah, I think they're probably like everyone has to get like a COVID test or something like that. I mean, honestly, I have tickets for Baja Fest in August, so I'm like, I wonder if it's gonna happen this year.
But are they requiring? You think the vaccine?
So I got an email the other day saying that they're working with the city and they're trying to figure out what the regulations are going to be and how they're going to go on with it. But they're going to just, let us know soon. I mean, it's in August, so we still have some time. We'll see. When it's in Rosarito, so they kind of don't really care over there. Mexico doesn't really care. They're like, okay.
They're like, we're over it.
I know. Well, we remember, right? We were in Mexico.
Dad, remember when we were in Mexico and or when you were in Mexico with Mom, and then you said you didn't have, no one was wearing the mask, right?
No.
Yeah,
well, tourists weren't wearing masks, but people that worked were wearing masks.
No, but they had the bottom ones like
Yeah.
this. It was like barely covering.
Yeah, true. Like the little fakey ones.
Did you?
Yeah.
But did you wear your mask in all the restaurants?
Only when we walked in. Oh no, we
They
didn't.
can't hear you.
No, we didn't.
I know.
No, we didn't.
But remember going in
Because
you're
no one was wearing a mask.
But
Yeah.
So it felt weird because in the States we all wear masks.
Yeah.
But remember, before you even flew out there, you were like, "I'm gonna keep my mask on anyways." But look.
Yeah. Well, I would feel stupid wearing a mask there because
Yeah.
I'll be the only one in the whole restaurant wearing a mask.
80 degrees out. and
Yeah,
you're
it's like
sweating
hot,
with the mask
exactly.
on.
That's why I'm saying that. I feel a lot of it's like monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah.
Because you know what I mean? Like what's the difference between, like it's like people are getting it anyways, no matter what. Like, and at the end of the day, it's like, okay, like we could all conform and be like, is that face mask really stopping it? It's not stopping it in
Or
any
the
way.
whole curfew, after 8 o'clock, it's just like
You must be a
it's gone after
doctor.
8 o'clock.
You can't catch COVID before.
Yeah, exactly. After we're closed at 8, you can't catch COVID no more. It's
And
like,
I've said this before too. I think.
what does it have to do with it? I know that's exactly what
I think I've said it too on my podcast, and I don't know, I've said it already, but I'm like, either you're gonna make it or you're not. Like, if it's our time to go at any time it is, then I feel like that's just how life's gonna go.
I know. And I mean, we don't want to be insensitive, but yeah, I understand.
And
yeah.
my grandma told me that, by the way.
Yeah.
Anytime I'm about to fly, she's like, just remember. She's like, Mija, when it's your time to go, it's your time to go.
Wow. I mean, Grandma,
That's
come
where I
on.
got-
Save it for
That's
later.
where I got it from.
Wow. She's like, hey, I'm about to go on a trip, Mom. Oh,
Literally.
it's your time to go. It's your time to
She's
go.
like, wherever we're flying to, she sends in the last 24 hours whatever serious crimes and murders have been committed. And she's like, I just want you to see this.
Oh my God. I would have been freaking out.
No, she's like, you just need to be on alert. I just want you to be safe. That's all.
Oh.
But
So
it's still
cute.
funny, huh, Mom? When Grandma sends us when it's your time to go, it's your time to go. Also, this is the last 24 hours of crime and murders that have happened where you're going.
Wow.
I'm like, we're just gonna go with it, Grandma. We're just hopping along here.
I know, but yeah, I definitely. Well, I mean, like I said, we'll see. We'll see when everything in 5-6 years from now. What's the consequence of that? I mean, I hope everything's good. I hope everything just normal.
Watch everyone that has gets the shot ends up turning into mutants or something.
So Alla,
That's what I was
think
saying.
you missed it because you were in another room, but Alla was just saying that there's no, because they came up with the vaccine so quick, there's no long-term seeing the effects of it.
No, of course not.
Yeah.
So that's what she
So
was
we're kind of
yeah.
being the guinea pigs right now.
No, literally, but everyone's like, okay, I'll take it. That's just crazy. It's literally like monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
And not only that, but they're kind of giving us that if you take it, we're going back to normal. So people are really want to get back to normal. People really want to get back to normal, and people are like, okay, well, I'm taking the vaccine before I could get back to normal.
Yeah, I mean,
Because they're almost forcing you because you can't travel soon without the vaccine. She said that Thailand's not going to allow anyone without the vaccine to go.
That,
No.
they just announced that in May, Thailand will open up its borders again, but you have to have a vaccine.
Yeah.
You have to have a COVID test, and I guess you have to just kind of have your itinerary ready, yeah.
damn, that's crazy.
Well, good thing we've been there 3 times.
That's what I'm telling you. The government, there's just so much control over us. And all it is just fear. We were fine last year.
Wait, Abel and Dad, are you guys going to get the vaccine?
Yes.
My dad's in the audience.
Have you
I wish
guys
I could show
had COVID?
Yes.
You guys had it? Everyone had it?
No, I haven't.
had it.
You haven't had? Okay, yeah.
I don't get that shit.
Wait, you're not going to get the vaccine though?
gonna get it. Yeah.
Oh,
Hell yeah, I'm gonna get it. listospray.com.
Oh man.
Abe, are you gonna get it?
He's getting the Listo vaccine.
They're like,
Yes,
everyone's required
yes,
to get it.
yes, absolutely. Because look, this is what I think about it. If it's 50-50, if it's all fake, then it's all fake. But then if it's real, there's that too. So then at least like I know in the back of my mind, like I'm not gonna go to grandma's house and give it to her and then she dies, and I survive. Like I would probably kill myself if I killed grandma. Like I wouldn't want to live. See, that's what I think about. Like she wouldn't want to go home and give it to her kids.
Oh yeah.
See,
Or
like
just
they're
your mom.
or your mom or any of your loved ones that you love. You it becomes so the part where it's not about it being real. It's not about it. It's about almost not being selfish at some point because you do have to take it into consideration that people are obviously dying from something, whether you want to call it COVID, whether you want to call it the second coming of Christ. Like, I don't know what it is, but like people are dying and a lot of people died and it's not a joke, you can call it fucking the teenage mutant.
At the end of the day, don't be a Karen.
Don't be
Yeah.
a Karen.
Karen.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't want Karens. Yeah. And I get hers and I get the others, but it just because like I've had close people to me. I actually just 2 weeks ago, one of my best friend's mom got COVID and passed away within a week. And she was my mom's age, literally, and healthy. She was working and she just like my mom, like literally. So that's what it reminded me. I was like my mom can literally get it. Yeah, it's not like and now today is his birthday and this is his first birthday ever having to celebrate it without her.
Yeah,
So-
so I'm like, I don't want to be insensitive. Like, I know, like, there's people that really did, a lot of people really did pass away. So, yeah, that's why I'm just like, I think everyone has their, like, hopefully hopefully it's just not mandatory that you have to get it. It's your choice. If you want to get it, get it. If you don't, then okay. But, yeah.
But you're right, though. I think to travel, they are going to start
Yeah.
eventually. I
Yes,
think you are
they
right.
do.
about
By
that.
air, by
Like a
air.
passport.
By
Like a
air,
passport
yeah.
almost.
But if you take a train or you drive, you're like,
You know what I also seen on TikTok? People are printing out, like, fake or, like, copies of
club
little
or something,
proof.
a concert.
A
They're gonna make it
Yeah.
so hard.
listen to that. She
Yeah.
said that people are now starting to print out fake like IDs of their vaccines.
Okay, so
Yeah, I heard
I
something
bet.
Did you
about
hear about
I
that?
heard
Yeah, I
about
saw a TikTok about it, and they're like, nobody was gonna
They're gonna
know,
have a way to
nobody's
verify
gonna
that, though,
know.
eventually.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're gonna
Within
have
the actual
numbers or
system, yeah.
something on it.
I think what's gonna happen as a society, especially in when like United States, China, like where all the epidemics were the heaviest, that they're not gonna make it mandatory, but it's gonna be so hard to get a job, to go in, just to do your daily life, to
You're gonna wanna
travel.
get
You're gonna need to get it. It's not gonna be want. It's gonna be you're gonna have to get it. You're not gonna be able to make money. You're not gonna be able to travel. You're not gonna be able to go to
That's what she was
Disneyland,
saying.
eat,
She's like, when
Target.
when she starts working
Yeah.
again, she was like, I'm probably gonna have to get it for work.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, 'cause
It's
they
gonna be
already
mandatory.
offered it to like people that work at restaurants and stuff like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Since we're gonna have to be in
Yeah.
contact with people, and I was like, if I want to go back to like working, like I'm gonna have to get it
Yeah.
At
Pretty
Joe's,
either at Joseph's or somewhere else. Just like
like more bottle service though. That would be fun.
just like a part time, something like I'm like bored at home. Like I don't want to party on the weekends anymore. I'd rather work on the
Like, I've come
weekends.
to realization. Lundy, are you gonna get the vaccine?
He's like, if you get it, babe.
I guess if I need to, like for like a job or something, I would. But I don't think I'm gonna go out my way and go get one though.
Well, there you have it.
There you go.
Let me pop on from that deep subject to my questions.
21 questions.
I know. Okay. All right. What does a day in the life of Alla look like typically?
Honestly, it's so crazy now that my life is so chill from a year ago. A year ago, exactly a year ago, because we're on before COVID hit. I was busy. I had like 3 jobs. I was working at Joseph's on the weekends. I was working at Iguanas on a Tuesday. I was working modeling and catalogs and all this other stuff. So I was literally busy all day. And then COVID happened, and my days literally, I still get up early. I have a thing that I always have to be up early. I have a thing where it's like,
You're a morning person?
I'm a morning person, and only that, but I feel like you get all your stuff done early, then you could go ahead and free yourself up for anything else. That's how I feel. So typically, honestly, I wake up like at 6 or 7. I clean. I love cleaning. Clean my house, do laundry. I have 3 pets, 2 dogs and a cat. So they're up by like 6:30. I have to let them out to pee, to poop, do their stuff. I have to clean that up. My son is always up, like,
Is he
since
on
now.
his like school?
Yeah, but there's no curfew right now. Like, before he was in bed by like 8, waking up at 6. Now he's in bed by like 12 or 1.
Do you have to check in with him to what is it called? The
The
Skype?
Zoom?
Oh yeah. Do they? Or he's good on his
No,
own.
he's good. Like, like the thing about my son is I don't have to worry about him.
That's
He's like
so good.
he's very independent. Like, if I have to bring attention to him, it's like it's a big issue. But he's always on his thing, and I take care of my pets. I clean. I've been having such an addiction to Starbucks. I always say, like, what are those people lining up to buy a $4 coffee? And then I became one. I'm addicted to Starbucks. I love Starbucks.
Okay.
I go get Starbucks. I get my aunt coffee. You know what? This last couple of months, especially now that I'm older, I really value the time I spend with my aunt. So every morning I talk to her. She talks to me. We spend like a good like 30 minutes. We talk. We like, just chat. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to go. And I always try to make myself busy. Like, if either it's like, shooting content, or it's like taking pictures, or it's running errands, doing something productive to like keep myself busy. Yeah. It's done. But other than that, like by 2-3 o'clock, I'm back home. I take a nap. I'm on Instagram.
I got it done early. But Instagram too is your work,
Yes, that's what I was going to say. Like, I'm on Instagram. I literally lie down. I have my phone
just
right here.
Just from the phone, it's
and
work
I'm just
though,
like, Okay. So that's just it. And then after that, I work out. I got my Peloton bike.
Oh yeah, but are you gonna sign back up since gyms are open or no?
No, because I feel like honestly, the only reason I would go to the gym is to do cardio. And now
you don't like weightlifting?
I do, but you know what? I feel like my legs get really toned nicely when I actually bike.
Okay.
And I'm getting my tone back, but it's just like process.
Okay.
So I feel like maybe once it comes to the point where I've lost the weight I want to lose, then, which is like 30 pounds, I'll definitely go ahead and start hitting the weights again. But then again, I have you for that. I have Teresa. Yeah. So once I get lean, I'll be like, okay, Teresa, girl, work me out. I need to get these legs, these arms. But for now, it's just cardio.
All right, I'm like, keep killing that. Keep killing it,
girl.
Let me see what I have. Very random things for you. It's super random. Okay, what would you say is your biggest accomplishment?
My son, definitely.
Yeah, that's what my mom always says about me too. I love it.
My son is my biggest accomplishment. I don't know how he's so good. I'm just like,
I'm a wild child.
I expected a devil. I was a little
they
freaking
say
devil.
your kids too, like at your worst, that your kids will be worse than that to come like back.
Yeah,
at you,
like we have
karma.
a saying. There's a saying in Spanish.
Yeah.
Un diablo saca un santo. So my mom would always tell me that, and then she was like, because I was such a little devil. I was such a little like shit,
Yeah.
And girl, I made my mom's life miserable. Like I sometimes have to tell her, like, I love you so much, Mom. Thank you for putting up with me.
Yeah.
But yeah, my son is so good. He's like, I'm saying, like, if I have to tell him, it's because it's like borderline.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's like super independent and doesn't have to ask me for anything. Right now, what I'm pushing him for is to get his driver's license. Because when this happened, I was like, Edith, could you take me? And my sister, she works she's a paralegal. So she had to be at work early. She couldn't really take days off. So I felt so bad, telling her, like, take me to the doctor, bring me back, whatever. So I'm like, Jordan is 17. Like, he should be able to drive me at least, like, to the doctor's office.
Yeah.
So that's what kind of got me like, okay, he needs to get it together, get a job for the summer, and start driving. I mean, I don't know if is that too much?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Right? I was driving.
I had my permit at, I think at 17 too. So
right?
yeah.
I was already, 16, 17, I was already driving.
Comfortable with it, but I'm like, I had it though. I'm like, see my next one. All right, describe me in 3 words, and I'll do the same for you.
Okay, definitely beautiful, charismatic, energetic. I have so many.
Okay, not looks though, just personality.
Okay. Personality. Honestly, you're so like mellow, chill.
That's
Yeah, you're so mellow, chill. I feel like you, what is that word when you have like, you have this personality where you're very like adaptable.
Okay.
Like you could
go with the
definitely,
flow.
yeah, you could definitely diffuse a situation. You're like that because I've seen you in action. Like there's been situations you're like, hey, how about we just calm down, guys? Take a deep breath. And I love that about you because I'm very like, oh my god, what's going on? And you're very like, hey, everyone, just chill, like calm down.
Yeah.
So I like that about you. Like you're very centered, and you have like, and you know what you want.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, damn, she's very like.
I have to be. I'm like, well, my parents were like so crazy energies.
Isn't that crazy?
So that's probably why your son too is like that, because like you have to be like, if I'm not, we're all just like
Exactly. That's what I think too. Yeah, but that's one thing I definitely like took from you. Like every time I would see you, I'm like, damn, Jasmine's so chill.
You're like, yeah.
She's very like, I don't think I've ever seen.
You're like, and she doesn't even smoke it. She doesn't even
I
smoke
know.
weed.
I know. It's like Jasmine. Like she's like, if someone told me like she probably smokes weed all day.
I know. Okay, I think I would say for sure, like energetic energizer bunny,
Okay, cool.
talkative, and I think you're always like super like happy and bubbly.
I try to be. Yeah. You know what?
Well,
I just
you're
feel like
doing it.
I have. You have to go ahead and give people that energy, so they could feel it, and and not feel like if they're feeling a certain way, be like, hey, how's it going? What are you doing? Like. For them to feel like, oh, okay, like
Me
I
and my
feel
mom are always
comfortable.
amazed though by like your energy. It's just like, whoa, like we're like, how the heck is
She up
literally-
early.
No, anything. It's always like you're literally like the Energizer Bunny. We're like, Ella just never stops. She keeps going, and we're like, whoa, and y'all nothing. You like it's just like, damn.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I love you guys. You guys, I love the vibe between you. You guys, everything was cool. That's why I'm like, it's so crazy how you meet people and like you click with some people, and then some people where it's like you click, but you can't travel with others.
You're like, no, yeah, you're like,
Yeah.
hence your last trip.
Hence my last trip, but it's okay. I mean, honestly, there's nothing bad I could say. The only thing is like, you find who you could do these things with.
Your travel things, yeah.
You travel things with, talk to, open up to, and now like, okay, now I know I can't do this with this person or these groups. Or
Yeah. Not
in a bad way.
one of the questions that you remember you did like a questionnaire. She did like a poll on her Instagram story, and you wanted to do the like some of the questions from there, right?
Yes.
I know one of them off top was like about how many surgeries have you had?
You know what? And I always tell myself this, and I was like, I should write, like, because I love watching girls that talk about surgeries. Like, I don't know if it's just like, I want to know how your experience was.
Yeah, I think
But
everyone
I
wants
just
to
love
know.
listening to everyone's experience. I just get really caught up in it. And I have so much I want to share because, I remember I told you I got really sick the last time.
Oh, yeah.
So I have a lot to share about that too. But yeah, one of the questions was like, how many surgeries, and I guess name them.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I'm going to start with first trip to Colombia in 2017. So first trip
got
to
her
Colombia,
surgery list.
I was about like, it's really funny. I was like 180, and I'm still like about 180, 170, 180.
That's how much Mama D weighs.
Yeah, and I'm just like, I thought I was gonna be skinnier by then, but I was about 170, 180, and I had really no hips, no really curves. Mm-hmm. I did have a butt.
Imagine like put her original body on the
I
screen.
know, no girl. I see that, and I'm like, what? And I was like, no one find these pictures. Burn these pictures.
Keep telling them your stories, but I do have to use the restroom real quick. Put a close up on her, but keep talking your stories.
Okay. She's
I'll be
like,
right
I had
back.
too much,
I know, I have to.
too much
yeah.
vodka.
So after your
Okay. So I'm gonna go down the list. Okay, which one? Okay, I'm gonna go down the list for you guys. So yeah, that was the first question. Was how many surgeries? And name the surgeries. So like I said, the first round of surgery that I got was when I went to Colombia. I got lipo, and it wasn't necessarily planned out. I was gonna get a breast enhancement, but my doctor and my friend suggested I get my nose done. And this was really scary for me because I never really looked into the doctor in his work of, procedures of like, rhinoplasty or anything like that. So I kind of just went with my doctor saying, yeah, you should get it. And my friend saying, yeah, you need it. And I was just like, what the hell? Like, really? I need a nose job? So I went under. I got liposuction. I got my nose job, which I totally love my nose now. And I came back to LA. I was still working out, but I still wasn't happy with my body. I said, you know what? I think I want to go one more time. Went with the same doctor. So this was my second lipo. So that is 2 lipos, nose job. But the bad thing about my second lipo was that my doctor must have hit a nerve. Something happened. But point is that I had a really bad infection. Came back to LA. I was literally dying. Had to be hospitalized for like a week. Had to get antibiotics. I had to undergo this surgery where they had to take out this like liquid from my back that was being retained. That was like fighting it. It was fever. It was really bad. It was really bad. So at that point, I had another lipo and I had my breast augmentation. So that is 2 boob jobs, 2 lipos, and a nose. So that's 5. My broken nail. And I came back. I got better, whatever. I still wasn't happy with my body because the doctor had actually messed up my butt now. I had butt indentations.
Wait, so you like was it botched, you would say?
I want to say it wasn't fully to the extent of plumpiness.
It just wasn't exactly how you wanted it.
It wasn't what I envisioned, you know? It wasn't what I envisioned. Yeah, it wasn't botched.
No,
It was totally botched. No. Because when I would look in the mirror, I liked it, but I didn't have the bubble butt I wanted.
Which a lot of times too, which I've heard is that from your first BBL, you don't get exactly what, sometimes you need to get 2, 3, 4. And that's where girls go, if not 4
But I
times.
heard that it's not good to get more than 3, or it's not recommended.
Yeah, have you heard about the girl
the girl that died?
Jocelyn,
yeah, dude. Yeah, she died.
And I didn't even.
But I think that she died because first of all, she didn't have a lot of fat on her. Mm-hmm. Second of all, doctors here in LA have said that we're not going to perform anything on you.
They already know,
because they already know that she already got too much done.
Well, it's like a body dysmorphia. Yeah. Like it's like you're like. Whoa.
My mom told me that this morning. She's like, "Yeah, body dysmorphia." I'm like, no, I don't, because even like.
You want to go again?
No. I'm done. You know what? Like my whole vision for my body now has changed. I want to get skinny. I want to get.
I know. Like, actually,
I'm sorry, but
my ass,
you know what's really
boobs.
crazy? I feel like, when you hang out with a circle, when you see certain people and you say like, "Oh man, she has a big boob, she has big butt," and you want to get big boobs and big butt because that's what you think the guy's like. So now I'm looking at it and I'm like, I look like everybody else, or I look like that cinchin waist with the big boobs and everything. I'm like, no, I think I want to go ahead and step away from that and do the whole like
what else is
lean out.
Yeah. But what else is funny is that every time like it's either like, oh, being thick is in. No, being skinny, being thick, small lips, big lips, long hair, short hair, black hair, blonde hair, red hair. Yes. Yeah, like it's like you can't like
you can't catch up to the trend or to the thing. Yeah.
There's there on I think it was National Women's Day the other day, and one of the actresses that plays the redhead in Sex and the City made kind of like I guess I can kind of call like a spoken word video, and it's just
really?
No, yeah, and she's literally saying like, women, show more, show less. Be more sexual, be less sexual. Wear makeup, wear less makeup. It's like women are always like, it's just like everyone's always judging you. Like, not enough, too much, more. No, be slutty. No, be more conservative. Be this, be that. Which is like, I feel like that's so relatable.
Yes.
It's like, no, be that. They're just always trying to morph like this and that. But
exactly. So that's why I'm just like, but you know what the thing is? You have to just do whatever makes you feel good. Makes you feel comfortable. Mm-hmm. And I'm kind of like I'm telling you, like, this really made me realize that I'm taking a step back and being like, why did I get all this surgery? Did I really get it because I wanted like happy with myself? Because after I got it, I wasn't happier or less happier. I was just like, oh yeah, I look good. I look good naked. I look good, whatever. But what did that get me? Like, did it make me feel better inside? Did it make me feel like, okay, I accomplished something? So that's why I'm kind of taking that step back and be like, okay, well, maybe it's not the fact that you got your body done, but exercising could actually help you, de-stress. Yeah. Feel better.
Like, it's almost more like in here.
It's in here than it is, here. Because, like, girl, like, I haven't even, like, been with anybody, gone out, had a date, like, it's just really, like, you're doing all this, and I'm in this life, but it's not really happening.
Yeah,
You know, it's not clicking.
I think if someone or is really insecure, just personally about yourself, nobody else what they think. But if there's something that you are super insecure about, or like speaking in general for whoever, then by all means, fix
go get
you know?
it. Go get
Or,
it,
you know,
yeah.
a little this and that, yeah, for sure. But yeah, that's what I agree with that. But sometimes just like, oh well, this is what's trending, so
like a big butt is
and
trending.
then
and a big
that's
boob is
what, like how you
trending.
said, won't make you happy because
Yeah.
next week, oh no, small boobs, remove your implants, like.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. I know. You've seen people get like put in butt, take out butt, do this. I'm like, oh wow, yeah. And I'm like, I don't want to. I'd rather just like lose it the regular way and just like work out and sweat and it goes away. But yeah, so
So how many
So
surgeries
five. Let
have
me see.
you
Okay,
had?
five, 2. Yes, it was 5. In all.
Imagine you're like 60. Kidding.
5 in all, and this was actually my first year. I touched my face, my like, first year. I've done my
What'd
lips
you
a
do?
couple times. I don't know if I told you. I
Wait,
did my
lip
cheeks,
filler, but not
Yeah.
filler.
Yeah, I did
Like
filler.
actual surgery.
No surgery. No.
What do you think about like the cat eye stuff or like the lip
No,
flip?
I wouldn't,
Or
I
like
wouldn't.
the mini facelift, chin tuck.
The only thing I liked right now was I got my cheekbones, like I got filler on my cheeks.
Yeah.
That made me feel like a little bit more like, you know, and I take pictures and I have to constantly be smiling, so it kind of helped me out. But this was the first time I ever tried it, and I did like it, but I don't want to overdo it. Like my doctor already emailed me like, hey, you want to come in for more? And I'm like, we're gonna wait for a while. I think I'm good right now. But I wouldn't necessarily do all the cat eye stuff. I wouldn't do it. I don't know.
I
feel like that's
how it looks.
I love the way it looks, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah,
It seems intense, but
very intense.
what are some other questions that
Oh.
they asked you?
I know another guy asked me. Some other people asked.
I love
me.
too that you're so honest about your surgeries.
Honestly, because I feel like a lot of people don't talk about it, and I'm kind of like, I want to know how was your experience.
Did you
know?
vlog it at all or no?
No, but I want to just for I could tell
But
people.
if a girl DMs you like, oh hey, who'd you get it done by? What'd you get done? You'll say,
Oh, girl, I always, all the time, like I go here, I go there. People have even told me like, what was your doctor in Colombia? I go, girl, I wouldn't recommend him. I would not recommend him.
You're like, I'm not.
I mean,
giving
he
his
did a good
info.
job first time around, but second time around, that fool almost killed me, you know? So, no.
Yeah, well, true.
I wouldn't definitely. What type of Mexican are you? Okay, I don't
Where
know
are
if
you
that,
from in Mexico?
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Yeah, so what part of Mexico are my parents from? My mom is from Michoacan, Sahuayo, Michoacan. My dad is from Guadalajara. I'm not actually sure what part of Guadalajara, so I'm not really like too aware of that. But my mom in Sahuayo, Michoacan, I visited. I love it. I love the fiestas, so I have a lot of fun. Haven't gone there in like a long time, but I definitely hear that I look like Michoacan girl.
Do you think she was like a Michoacan girl?
Michoacan.
Really?
I heard that like
Okay.
people were like, "Oh, you look like you're from Michoacan." I was like, "Really, Michoacan?"
Because she was Latin.
Born here, right?
Yes, they,
You
my
can
parents.
tell
Yeah, I was
she
born here.
Latina?
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
Yes, yeah.
I feel like you look almost like a white girl.
People always tell me like, "You're white," and I was like, "No, I'm not." They're
But
like,
the
"I'm
blonde looks good on you. It plays
you,
like
thank
it
you."
goes
I'm like,
well.
playing it off. You're right. I really have dark hair. Where did you like to vacation the most? I'm in love with Mexico. I love Mexico. I definitely been to Cancun like at least like 10 times or even more. But I'm excited to try going. We're gonna go to Puerto Vallarta.
Oh, that's
In
when are
May?
you going? I want to
In
go.
May.
Oh, that would be like for Mamadi's birthday.
Yeah, I'm going in May. I'm going from May 3rd through the 12th. I can't exactly what days, but I'm definitely gonna be out there for Cinco de Mayo. But you know what I was thinking about? Is Cinco de Mayo an American thing or is that a Mexican thing? Because I was like, I'm gonna be out.
Wait, is the mic on?
I
Is it
think
on? Is it
it's.
on?
I think it's some.
Mexican independence.
No, Mexican Independence in September.
That is.
Oh,
is
but it's
Cinco de
celebrated
Mayo- or
here.
Abe, is
It's
Cinco de Mayo
celebrated-
actually
It-
I
celebrated
think
in
that
Mexico?
that Alamo is.
Let me
He said
see.
it's not. My
It's
dad said
not
it's
right.
not.
You know, because I was like, I'm gonna be in Cinco de Mayo in Mexico. Oh my god, it'll be so much fun. And I'm like, wait a minute,
They're
do
like,
they
what the
celebrate
fuck are you
it?
talking
I
about?
don't think they celebrate
What are
that.
you talking about?
Me and
Exactly.
Jasmine
They're like,
just
it's just a
Care about
regular-
Halloween.
I know, right? So Mexico is definitely my thing. Tulum, I love Tulum. I love Cancun.
Have you been to Hawaii? That's one of my faves.
You know what? I haven't, but
Oh,
it looks very
here we go.
peaceful, very
I'm
cool.
sorry.
That was a good question that she got her.
Cinco de
Yeah, yeah.
So like, Cinco de Mayo is a celebration of Mexican heritage. It commemorates the date of the Mexican army victory over France at the Battle of Puebla in 1862.
That's actually
So it's celebrated
dope.
anything.
That's good.
Yes, he engaged Mexican troops in a battle near the city of Puebla.
Babe, Mexico
celebrate it.
won.
But-
Mexico won France.
France.
Viva Mexico.
We kicked them ass.
May
Yeah.
5th is just a day like any other. It's not a federal holiday.
Yeah.
So offices, banks, and stores are still.
And
Yeah.
they called
Yeah.
us short. Well, we still whipped
I know,
asses.
we still whooped that ass. Yeah.
French are even shorter.
I don't
Yeah,
even know.
French people are super. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like 5. Yeah. Oh yeah, he was in a fort. Yeah, he was like
4'11" or something.
he was like a munchkin.
So it was fair game. We still whipped their ass.
That's for about making that.
Exactly. So that's why I'm like, I'm gonna be out there. But yeah, definitely one of the most favorite
So
places
you're
to
tall
travel.
for a Mexican, basically.
Yeah. Really? I know. Isn't 5'7" average height for a girl? No.
And I'm not even trying to sound stereotypical, but like sometimes there's actual facts to like height stuff because I'll Google stuff randomly.
Yeah.
But like yeah, there's just like random. So the average in general for a woman, the average
5'6".
5'4"
5'4".
is average.
Wow. Okay.
So anything
Totally
above
on
that, yeah.
I'm a giant. Are you a giant?
I'm
wait,
5'5",
you're
but I'm like I'm technically above average. I always say that. I always say that.
yeah.
Just saying.
Well, I
Mama
don't
D
know.
is average height.
Yeah, Mama D, you're, how tall are you?
5'4".
5'7", 5'4"? No, I don't know.
5'3" and 3/4 to be exact. Scientific.
Almost.
So I don't know. I must have like bad vision because I feel everyone's my height.
I
I
know.
feel everyone's my
Like
height.
my dad is like, what's dad? 5'10", 5'11". Yeah, so that's not too
Yeah,
tall.
probably right. Yeah. If he's 5'10".
Okay, well you haven't been to Hawaii.
I haven't been to Hawaii.
Mexico's your top number one.
Top number
Have
one.
you been anywhere in Europe?
Yes, I've been to Paris, London.
Oh, okay.
Paris, London, Amsterdam, Berlin. Where else did I go?
Have you gone to Greece?
No, I really want to go.
I can see you. She seems like such a Greece girl, doesn't she?
That's like my bucket
Like
list. I really want to go.
1,000% Greece.
I really want to do the whole tour of Italy, like go to Barcelona, Venice,
Amalfi Coast, and
everything.
Yeah.
Have you guys been there? Italy? Oh yeah. I think you guys have.
I've only been to Naples and Rome, but I didn't go with her. But she's been to like the whole Amalfi Coast.
Yeah, I've been to Venice, Rome, all of Amalfi Coast, and then Milan, and
Which is like the most like extravagant
Como.
shopping for designers.
Yes.
And there's no
Como.
taxes out there. There's no like we get like import taxes, so it's a
Yes.
lot less expensive over there.
So Monaco, I actually saw. This is on TikTok too.
That's where you want to go.
Monaco. No, but you have to. In order for you to live in Monaco, you have to apply to live there, and you have to have a certain
Oh, we don't want to live there.
a certain amount of money to live there because there's no tax there. Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely want. We should do a plan.
Monaco.
Trip. And especially because you and Mama D are single, and mom says like the richest, most handsome older men.
I
live
feel
there.
like I feel like our destiny is gonna be marrying someone or being with someone that's not from here.
For sure.
It just has to happen like that. Because manifesting
You're like,
it,
'cause it
thinking
is.
it, it's
And
gonna
so
happen.
It is. It's spoken into existence.
Yes. But yeah, I definitely want to go travel. But like I said, like I guess I'm gonna have to wait another year, or we'll have to see with the whole vaccine if we're gonna have to take the vaccine in order to travel.
Okay, so
we'll see.
So, playing off of the Monaco, would you marry for love or would you marry for money? Like, let's say you have the option for both. You love someone, but, more on the basic side. Not basic, but, like, not modern. What's the word? Middle class.
Middle class.
Or would you marry someone, but you're not in love, but he's a billionaire? I like this question. Like,
Billionaire.
but you're madly, you're madly in love with this
So
person.
look, I have a theory.
Madly in love.
I have a theory. If you're in love, you're gonna suffer. Like if you're in love, you're gonna suffer because
Gosh.
you're gonna have to do things. You're gonna have to live a certain way or do certain things for a person, and it's gonna hurt. And like, there's always a saying, like, there's always one person that loves more in a relationship or something like that, or is willing to sacrifice or do more for them, And I know that I'm always that person. In every relationship I've had, I've always been that person.
Okay.
And I'm kind of to the point where has that got me? you know, where has that got me? So now
like,
it's like
I've tried
the
love.
millionaire,
It got me-
the
it-
billionaire, billionaire, whatever. I'm taking him and bye.
You're like, I'll just do what you do, babe. I'm just gonna be
Yeah,
in the
just do
land,
what you
in the
do.
land.
I'll be over here.
Go shopping, spa day.
Yeah, like I'm fine
But
with
at
that.
the end of the day, like, let's say you are living that lifestyle, like like, what if you're like truly like, in a way, lonely, like loveless in the heart? That's okay because the money will overcompensate it.
I haven't been in that situation where it's like I have a bunch of nice things and I'm not happy.
Oh, okay. Then there you have it.
mean, I'm very satisfied with like
any ladies watching this?
I know, because I'm kind of like,
You heard
I'm
it
very
here first.
satisfied with little, but I have had the point where I'm like in a trip and I'm by myself and my phone is not blowing up. And girl, I am peace. I'm peace. I feel so good. And yeah, so I've been in those moments where, yeah, I'm lonely, but I'm not unhappy because I do have people in my life. Like I have my family.
Yep.
I have my son. Even though people are like, oh, don't you want to have another baby because you're going to be by yourself? And I'm like, oh, hell no, girl. Like, I want my baby to leave. Like, I want my baby to, like, and only that, but I have, like, you know, looking forward to my son having his own family and me being taken care of those kids, you know, far future. But I do think about, I'm like, I'm not going to be lonely. I'm going to have nephews and nieces.
And on top
and
of that, I'm gonna get that black card.
exactly. So no, I'm actually really looking forward to my life with a man that's gonna be well off and me just be like there with him.
Love it. Love that. I'm gonna plug in because we're at the end of the podcast.
Oh yes.
So this is Ella's.
My calendar.
Do I hold it in my close up?
Oh yeah, I do have it on my Shopify.
Yeah. So this is Ella. Split screen so they see Ella too. This is a 2021 calendar, which we're still very much in the year.
Only 3 months into
can
the
I
year.
Pick, like, just one random photo?
Yeah, go ahead. Just don't put my birthday one because
Is this okay or no?
that's okay. Yeah.
So here's one of just the middle ones, but
just you know, casually bending
it
over.
gets better. Oh. It gets better, guys. So that's one of the months. So it's available on her website, which we're tagging in now. She has her exclusive website also on there for like
I have my Shopify.
keep up with her dailies. Yep, AlicesWorld.com.
That name.
Come to Alice World.
Come to Alice World.
So yeah, so you can get still her calendar. She has an exclusive website. You can keep up with her and see all her behind the scenes content. And if she breaks a new arm, you can see.
Oh my God, girl! Let's not go there. Let's not go there.
Yeah. So thank you for watching us
Thank
tonight.
you for
I know
having
we were
me.
late.
I love you so much.
I love you too. And we're gonna for sure take another trip soon, and we're gonna vlog it. She was in my last trip too to St. Thomas.
So much fun.
I'm like, my birthday's coming up again, so keep up with all of us.
I know. Keep it up.
And thank you for watching. I'll see you
Bye.
next
Thank
Thursday.
you.
Like, subscribe.